Are you ready, Trebek? I'll take odds and ends for 500.
I bet you will. Yes.
Static.
Hey everybody, welcome to Static Shows, Bob.
Hey everybody, this is Miles. Welcome to Static Radio.
Static.
Pure heaven on earth. Yes.
Oh, okay. It's really okay. I don't know if
It's
I would
really
go
okay.
that far.
It is. Take off your clothes and listen to it. Yes.
Take off your clothes. Okay.
Except you, CB.
Yeah.
That's right. No one wants to see that.
I think you're too late. He's already stripped down, so.
He's at work right now, completely naked below
like,
the
what?
waist.
A clothing optional day, I'll take it.
Oh, he's there flogging the dummy.
I'm just going to wear my hat. That's all.
He's roughing up the suspect.
Oh, my goodness. So much.
He's feeding the ducks. Look at him.
He's feeding the ducks. Oh, go figure. Really? Is feeding the ducks, is that a euphemism?
Like the most you can make, like if you have a handful of crumbs, you're kind of sprinkling them.
I've never heard anybody say that as a wanking euphemism. I don't never heard of it.
I always steal.
Is that a Dane Cookism? Is that a Dane?
I don't know. I stole it.
Is that from Carlos Mencia?
At least I admit that I steal, though. I don't.
Yeah, you admit it. I've stolen from the best and the worst, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So I wanted to talk to you about.
Yes.
This is the most bizarre. How bizarre! Let me find this now. Shit, where'd it go?
Jeez, now 1 hour later.
Hell?
This tosser trying to find his notes.
Where the hell did I put this? Okay, so I happen to be poking around.
What was her name?
I happen to be feeding the ducks, and I came across this.
Oh God, I came across it. Oh.
No, there's this thing that popped up in my Facebook feed.
Yes.
It said Midwest Podcasters Conference in Iowa.
Yes.
And I'm like, well, that's I've never heard of this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna be in Des Moines or Des Moines, depending on where you're from. At the Airport Holiday Inn, August 25th to 27th. And they're inviting everybody to go. So I'm like, well, that's interesting. So I clicked on it. And I read that. And then I think I even shared it. I sent it to you, or I shared it so that you could see it. Right?
Yeah.
And I thought, well, this is interesting. Now, I've never heard of this before. I think this is something brand new, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, well, that's interesting. Here's the hilarious part, though. Here, let me click on this. Let's see if there's anybody. So I think this just got posted whenever I found it, because there's literally 3 members of this. It's me and the guy who made it. And then I think another one, which is not a person, it just says it's the name of the group. So I think there's really only 2 people. It's me and the guy who made it at this point.
Yeah.
Are part of this group. Okay. So.
Oh, that's good.
Anyway.
That's good. That sounds like a really cool time.
Well, I just was like, well, this is interesting. I've never seen this. And then I'm like on the ground floor here, folks.
Oh. Yes.
But I was a little, it's like a party of one here at the moment. Oh, he did.
Yeah.
He just created it on March 30th, so it is very, very, very new.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just found that
Yes.
fascinating, and I was thinking. I mean, I don't know how it's kind of far away for me,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know how far away it is for you. Hold
Is
on.
that the guy calling you? That's the guy calling you.
What's that?
Was that the guy calling you? Like,
No,
hey,
no.
you coming to the?
That was my daughter. Yeah, he's like, "Hey, I
Yeah,
heard you talking about me.
I'm
Um,
listening to you right now,
I'm
Bill.
listening live." But anyway, no, I
I'm
thought
right.
that was interesting. I'm like, well, that's interesting. I wonder if it's really
Yeah,
gonna be anything.
yeah,
But we're so early. I mean, literally, I'm the only non-associated person with this at the
yeah,
moment. So
yeah.
I was gonna get your take on this. What do you think? I mean, you obviously
I
just had a
well,
sarcastic statement, but
no, I thought it was that thing I interrupted that one time when they were doing like the salute to the troops, and I was like,
oh
man,
no, no, no.
is that thing where I broke into that guy's podcast and I
No,
totally like,
no, that
plugged
was
our I plugged our own podcast in the midst of someone
yeah,
saluting the troops. Yeah, I know.
yeah, that was pretty bad.
I don't.
Hey,
Yeah,
who
see,
cares
I've got
about
a big.
those guys? Let me tell you about this.
Let me plug my own show in the midst of something very serious
Yeah,
here
very
for me.
serious. And and the guys literally says, and people have died. Uh,
I'm sorry, it's bad. I
and
know.
then you're like,
By
let
the
me,
way,
yeah, by the way, let me tell you about me.
I want to talk about me.
Now
Yeah,
I'm a little confused here because
yeah,
I do see, I'm looking at this right now. I know
yeah,
you can't see it. This is not just audio.
yeah,
But I see in one spot it says, well, it says early bird to July 31st, 2022. But I see over here it says it's not happening until August of 2023. So
yeah. I saw that.
I'm really early.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to happen for like a year and a half or something.
Yeah. Wow. So this is
Wow,
really
it's really.
early.
Yeah, wow.
Well, I guess we'll pay attention and see what happens.
Yeah, I don't like to jump into stuff too early.
Oh, I'm love to be the early bird.
I don't
Yeah, I think so.
I like signing up late all the time.
Yeah, I know. Like you're late tonight. You're Mr. Late. Yes, we know. You're always late.
Yes, I was busy, wasn't I?
Yeah, I was busy. But it sounds interesting, and I'll see. We'll see what happens with this. But I don't know if it's gonna come into something or not. So
I think you should attend.
it's next August. So yeah, go figure.
Yeah, we'll go see it.
Yeah. Well, no, I was gonna see if you wanted to go. Was the whole thing.
Well, no, I've asked you to go to stuff by you, and you're like, no, I don't go to that. I don't do
Well,
that.
no, I said I don't know if I
Well,
said
then
that.
like you're trying to pull that on me, and then I try to pull it on you, and you're like, oh wow, it's uncool, dude.
It's uncool.
And I'm like, well,
I never say I don't go to that. I just said you asked me, and I'm like, I've never been to that. And you're like, I think you asked me if I want to go to the car show, and I'm like, I don't want to go to the car show.
yeah, why not? Why
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 the
don't?
why in the frick? Why the hell would I want to go to the car show?
Dude, you live like in a major city that gets tons of stuff, and like you never go to anything.
Well, I don't know. I'm uncomfortable. I'll probably see somebody I know.
Oh,
Hey, I went to Wally's last week. You didn't go there.
I live like next to a diamond field, but I won't pick diamonds because I just don't feel
A
comfortable
diamond
doing.
field. If there's
Oh
anything
my!
down here that
All the
you would,
stuff you could go to. My God,
if there's anything down
there's
here that you would
tons.
like to come down to, I will go. Even if it's a car show, I'll go with you.
No,
As long as it doesn't
no,
cost me too much. Also
you
very
didn't.
cheap.
I was chaperoning a kids trip once, and you refused to go.
I don't. I'm well. It was something I didn't want to go to. What was it?
Yeah, I invited you to go. I was going to have you go to the museum with me and,
Oh, I didn't
the
want to do that.
zoo. And you did not want to mandate, apparently. So I said,
I
okay, well,
think I was
whatever.
busy. I think I had work to do.
Yeah, no, you're like, I got work.
Oh
I
no,
don't
actually, I think
pack.
I went out of town at that time because that was before COVID.
Yeah,
I
no,
think I was out of
you were
town.
at work. Yeah, you were just like, go just email me or something. I don't, I don't care.
I wish I could find that conversation somewhere. I'm pretty sure that I
Oh,
had to either go out of town that day or something else happened.
no, you were in town. What you just absolutely refused. You're like, no,
No,
I
that's
will not.
definitely doesn't sound like me.
Yeah, I go, I travel like 12 hours to go see this guy, and he's like, I can't see you, man.
No, I think it was like the couple days before. You're like, "Hey, I'm going to be down there." I'm like, "Great, where are you going to be?" "Oh, I'm going to go to and I'm like, I have to work."
Yeah,
I
take
mean,
off a
I'm sure
day,
that they
man.
didn't arrange this school trip the week that you called me.
Hey, Cameron, take a day off, all right, and do some fun,
No,
Jeez.
I have lots of responsibility. You don't even understand.
Yeah,
You
yes,
can't
well,
handle the truth.
yes, yes, I can handle it. Well, I wish you well. I hope you go to this event that's still like a year and a half away, so I hope you enjoy
This is
it.
called planning.
I was planning. I was on a calendar last night. I was on an old-fashioned calendar, putting stuff down. So I was planning out my year. I've got a pretty busy year going.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Oh, what are you
yeah.
gonna do? Tell me what you're doing, Mister.
I've got
Oh, you're just
okay.
looking at all these stupid autograph things. That's what's gonna be.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna say that, then yeah, it's half the list. But I mean,
Are you gonna
I'll
go
be
to
doing
the
things.
WIDB? Mourning the death of WIDB this year at the summer in June.
Where's this at? What?
WIDB is having their. I just sent you the information. Their 50th anniversary reunion on June 24th, 25th, 26th down in Carbondale.
Busy.
You could come here and
Right.
then we can literally drive and then drive back here and not have
I
to spend the
I
night
have. I'm going to be committed. I'm committed.
to.
Something else. So
Oh my God.
I've already planned it out. Sorry.
I told you, I said we should go to Carbondale. This is the perfect time to go.
If it works out in my schedule, if it
Okay. Well, I
works out.
just sent you the information.
All right. We'll see. We'll see.
So you can take a look at it and,
If my deal falls through, then I'll do that.
my
How's
deal,
that?
my deal falls through.
My deal. I got a guy.
I
I
got
got
a
a guy.
date with a bar of soap.
There you go. Go on, all right.
Um, no, we just talked
Mhm.
about going to Carbondale and we could go in June. That would be good. Actually, let me see. I might be on vacation.
Oh, back pedal, back pedal, back pedal, back pedal,
Oh
back
no, I'll be back. I'll be
pedal.
back. So yeah, I can go.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I'll be home. So there you go.
Ah, back pedal,
So
back pedal.
you can come down. Then there you go.
Well, we'll see. I don't know. I got something going, so
Because
I
it's
don't
not
know.
that far, from St.
Yeah,
Louis, and so we wouldn't even have to get pay for hotel or anything. Because
I'll be
I
up in
know
the shy. You know what
you
I'm
know how
saying? I'll be
I'm
up in the
so
shy.
cheap and everything. So
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, yeah.
But I know you recently went somewhere. Are you going to talk about that?
No,
Oh, I thought that's what you're going to talk about.
no.
Oh well, what's going on with you then? I'm planning more than a year in advance.
So now it's early April of this year as we're recording this.
As of today's
And
date, April 4th, 2022.
now what happens on April 1st?
Generally, people tease you and
Or,
make fun of you,
or,
trick you.
yes,
April Fool's
prank,
jokes.
April Fools. April
Yeah.
Fools has just passed.
Yeah.
I was successfully pranked on
Bye.
that day.
Is this what you sent me that I said you do know it today's April 1st?
No, 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 no. This is something else. This is
Oh,
something else.
okay.
I was pranked by my wife's best friend,
Uh-oh.
Desiree, and her love interest,
Du jour.
Dejour.
I tricked you into seeing me naked.
That's some trick, all right. Yes.
I'd take that trick again tomorrow if you want.
Yeah. So this is not the first time she's successfully pranked me either.
Well, you're an easy target
I am an easy target
when
because
it
like
comes to
20, I don't know how
ladies.
long ago.
Yeah.
Like many years ago, she called up. She goes, "Hey, call this radio station because I signed you up for something and you won. They announced it."
Uh-huh.
And I fell for it. I called the radio station, and the guy's like, "Are you high? I mean, what?" I'm like, "No, I won something, right?" He's like, "No, we don't give away things in this radio station." I'm like, "Oh,
This is the oldie station.
yeah, this is like the oldie station. Yeah, yeah, this is like the college jazz station,
Yeah.
or something."
Get
I'm
it.
like, "Oh, okay." So that was like a long time ago, and it hasn't happened since, right? So
That you're aware of.
that I'm aware of, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm questioning everything that's ever happened to me now.
Yeah,
But
exactly. It's probably,
so I'm at work, and it is on the first. And the first traditionally can be very busy at the auto parts store because
uh
a lot of old timers get paid on the first, and that's when they come in and buy their shit.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's just one of those things. It's just it
Rock
happens.
Auto. You work at Rock Auto?
Yeah, pretty much. And I was kind of by myself at a portion of the day, and it was very busy,
Uh,
very extremely
Oh
busy.
my gosh, it's busy.
And the phone's ringing, people are coming in, and now
I
someone's
gotta keep
blowing
up.
up
I
my
can't keep
phone.
up.
And my cell phone, which I try not to use very much, is blowing up, and now I'm seeing someone is texting me.
Ah, yeah.
Right?
Wait,
I'm
you
like,
only use your
okay.
cell phone whenever you wanted to piss around while you're at work.
I would never, ever do that, of course.
That's why you text me in the middle of the day. Hey, guess what?
That's during my smoke break.
Oh,
So,
okay. Gotcha.
yeah.
My smoke
But I don't
break.
smoke, so I just do it. So,
Yeah, okay.
and so it is Desiree's love interest, Jim Bob.
Uh-huh.
And which I mean, I know Jim Bob just a little, but we've like never texted each other. We've never really called each other.
Uh-huh.
And so I get this text like, "Hey, Miles, this is Jim Bob. Call me."
Okay.
I'm like, "Oh gosh, I hope nothing's wrong." I don't. Like I say, this is someone I know a little bit, not very well. I'm like, okay.
Right. Yeah.
And so I call up this character. And he's like, "Hey, oh, pretty busy there, huh? Hard to get a hold of him." I'm
Uh-huh.
like, "Yeah, pretty busy, dude. You know who this is?" I go, "Yeah, I think it's Jim Bob, right?" He's like, "Yeah, it's me." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, what's going on?" He goes, "Hey, could you do me a solid and I got something I ordered, but I need you to pick it up because I'm gonna kind of do something with my girl this weekend or something weird." I'm like, "Okay."
What's he gonna do with this girl? Huh.
I'm like, "Well, what's going on?" He goes, "Well, there's a costume shop downtown." I go, "Yeah." He goes,
I got a nurse's outfit I'm
"The,
picking up at
the naughty
3:30.
nurse." No, but he's like, I rented a rabbit outfit.
Uh-huh.
He goes, "I could you please go get it?"
Okay.
And I'm like, well, I don't, cause I was really in the midst of like 12 things at the same time. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. I like, this guy, I figured I'd be a nice guy.
Right, yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. I don't really have time to do it, but I will do it. So on my lunch break, I leave.
Uh-huh.
I don't have much time for lunch, unlike you. I don't have like steak dinner lunches and stuff like that. And I go downtown and Anyway, I go to this place. This place downtown, they sell different kind of stuff. And I was saying as I went there, I'm like, man, I don't think they do costumes anymore. I think they got out of that. I'm like, hmm.
Uh-huh.
And I go in there and I explain it to the lady working there. She looks at me like I'm completely nuts. She goes, yeah, we haven't sold costumes here in like 3 or 4 years.
I don't know that this is necessarily a prank as much as it is taking advantage of your good nature.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm like, well, you sure? Yeah, we don't have, we got rid of all of them. Because I
Huh.
used to have like a really kick-ass, selection.
Right, yeah. And you're like, do you
I
have
mean, really,
anything for the cousin Eddie? Because I'm missing parts of mine.
yeah, I know. I missed my whole outfit. That's gone. But
Okay.
and so I'm like, well, maybe there's another. It still hasn't occurred to me this is a prank, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, maybe he meant a different place in town or something because we're getting close to Easter. She
Right.
goes, no, I don't know anywhere in town that would rent something like that. I'm like, oh, okay. And it still has not clicked in my head that I've been, you know, pranked. So I try to call the guy, and the phone rings and rings, and it sounds like someone just picks it up and hangs it up. I'm like,
Right.
oh, hmm. I call it again. I get Desiree. Oh, you looking for Jim Bob? Yeah, he ran to the store. I'm like, oh, okay, all
Uh-huh.
right. Because I'm like, it still hasn't clicked in my head. I've been taken advantage of. It still has not. Because I don't want to give it away. Because I'm like, God, I don't want to say anything because it's gonna like totally, ruin their thing. This funny thing this guy's doing is,
Right.
and so I text him something. I go, oh yeah, I couldn't find those auto parts you were looking for. You
Right,
know,
right, yeah.
and I get no response. I'm like, uh-oh. I go, I blew it. I'm kind of feeling bad about it. Like, Jesus, I blew this whole, Bugs Bunny X-rated thing he was going to do. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know what this guy's into. Maybe he likes, I don't know. So it doesn't, not until a few hours later, I realized I'd been pranked. I'm like, I've been pranked.
Uh-huh.
I have been pranked.
I don't know that that's a prank. I don't even count this as a prank.
I think, no, I count this as it was. So I'm upset. Now I'm upset. I'm very angry. I'm super angry, right? I get home and I immediately just ignore everyone because I'm fuming, right? I'm just totally fuming.
Uh-huh.
And so I lay down for a while. I get up and my wife's like, "What's up your ass? What's up your ass?" I'm like, yeah, I got pranked by your retarded friends. She's like, "Oh, did they do that thing?"
Uh-huh.
I go, "You knew about this?" Well, yeah, they kind of let me in on it that they were going to do something, but I kind of told them not to do it, but I guess they did it.
Oh, you're blowing that out of
I'm like, so you knew this and you didn't tell me? Yeah, well, I didn't think they would do it,
Yeah.
but you're stupid anyway for believing this.
I
I'm
don't
like,
see, unfortunately, I think this is akin to taking advantage of somebody who's mentally retarded, to be honest with
yeah,
you.
I know. That's the way I felt. Believe me, I'm still upset about it. I'm still upset about
You
it.
were like,
Believe me, I've
um
had nasty thoughts ever since this happened. Believe me, believe me.
you were more like, a good-hearted guy, and they're like, "Hey, can you do
I
me a
know.
favor?" And you do the favor. I mean, that's not really. I don't see that as a prank. A prank would be, if you lure you in with something that
Like a
you
free
like.
handy or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, something that you're interested in.
No, I don't.
You're just being a
I
nice guy. That's just taking
Yeah,
advantage of
I
somebody.
thought, well, I'd be a nice guy. I just and
Now,
so
it would be
now I'm just
funnier if they actually had a bunny suit, and the idea was they're like, "Come on, Miles, can you? Okay, I've rented this bunny suit for you. Can you get in it and show up here at the office? We've got this kid for Make a Wish, and his one
yeah,
wish is to see a bunny." And I thought you would do it, and then you show up, and then of course there's no Make a Wish kid.
right.
I mean, that's kind of funny.
Yeah,
And then everybody's like, "What are you doing?"
yeah.
Or maybe you show up at the mall.
So
We'll meet you at the mall.
yeah, but it didn't even have to go that far. Okay, it
Yeah.
went far enough that
I think this is
I'm the
like
bad guy
taking
in this.
advantage of the
I'm the bad
elderly.
guy in this.
Yeah.
So now I have to live with the shame of this garbage.
I don't know that there's any shame of being a nice guy. Maybe I'm
No,
not thinking
no,
about
I'm
this right.
done. I'm done. You know what? Listen, you know what that sound is? A bridge being burnt. Yeah,
Oh,
that's what it is. Yeah,
that sounds.
yeah.
No, I think
Don't
you're taking
worry.
a little harsher than it probably is.
Yeah, I'm harsh. I am harsh. I'm harsh. I'm 100% harsh.
I
Yeah.
think you're taking. I think you're taking it a little further than it needs to go. There,
My
maybe.
paybacks don't have a time limit. Okay, that's the funny part. They don't. They don't.
I
So
know
don't
that. I
worry.
know that for certain.
Don't worry, you nitwits.
I
Yours is
still hear
coming.
about shit that you got mad about from like 25 years ago. My
I'm
God.
still mad about shit that happened
I
25 years
know.
ago. I
You
know.
just like.
I don't let shit go. I know.
They should call you the angry elephant for Christ's sake. You never
I
get
know.
over it.
I know. I know. I fell for it. I admit it. Yes, I
Do you
100%.
remember that time when my children were in grade school and they were coming down for a
Yep.
trip and you didn't want to go to the
Yep.
car show?
Yep. Yep.
I'm like, what?
Yep.
I'm sure I had to work. No, you didn't have to work. Oh
I
my
kept notes on that.
God.
I kept notes on it. I have notes.
You could be a wrestler called Memory Man.
Listen, bro. No, I have the worst memory.
Listen, you son of a bitch. Back in 1973, when I was trying to get my bike riding skills together, you came down to my neighborhood.
Yeah. Yeah. That's me, man. The Unforgiven,
You
man.
told me my train wheels look like a sissy.
So I've decided I'm just gonna every public bathroom I'm going with a Sharpie, and I'm gonna put Desiree's name and number up there for a good time,
Yeah, there
and
you
just
go.
have people blow up their phone. Yeah.
The problem becomes, what if it's already there?
Yeah, I know.
Are you going to underline it? I'm going to
I'm gonna go to that
underline
new-
your name and number.
I want to go to that new truck stop by you, and I just
Are you going to go to Wally's?
yeah, go to Wally's and just put up both their numbers.
I don't think Wally's look
Yeah.
really clean. I don't think there's any numbers in there yet.
They're not yet.
Not
yet.
Well,
Yeah.
that's just bizarre. I don't even see this as any kind of prank. I guess because it
It's
happened
cruel. It's cruel. It's cruelty.
on April
It's cruelty.
1st. Is that makes it a prank? Now I think I have to rethink my whole pranking thing.
Yeah. Is this a prank or is it just a stupid,
See,
childish?
I think it would have been funnier. Now, see, I don't even know if this. Can I talk about what you sent me on April 1st?
That's kind of a private.
Oh, okay.
Usually when I send a guy dick pics, I don't really.
For Christ's sake, I don't
Yeah,
want to see
I
your
don't.
dick.
I didn't send Bob any dick.
People will be like, "Are you going fishing?" You got a picture of a worm on your phone there.
Looks more like an Audi than an innie.
Oh, by the way, speaking of sending me dick pics, you sent.
I don't know. I don't like the way this is going. Okay,
You
this
did
is scaring
send me a
yeah.
picture on Saturday, and I happened to be working, and I
Yeah.
looked at my phone. Thank goodness I was not like surrounded by people. And I look at it, and it's
God,
two.
it's not that devil girl.
Yes, it's the devil
Yeah,
girls.
I think the
picture.
waitress saw me send that. I swear she
my
looked over
God.
my shoulder
So here
and she saw it.
I had to work on Saturday. My phone buzzes. I'm assuming it's my wife telling me to bring home something or what have you. I open it up. It's Miles, and I'm
Yeah.
like, "Oh, hey, Miles must be doing something fun." I hit the picture. I hit the button to go look at
Yeah.
it. It's two devil women, one of with big boobs, one of them sucking on the other one's tail.
That guy wanted to sell me that thing so bad. He's like, "Man, come on."
And I'm like, I can't have this on my phone right now.
Yeah.
And so then I did not look at any more texts until I was done and safely away from everyone.
Because I was sending you that. I was at a restaurant, and I swear I was ordering it, or when I was ordering, I was kind of fooling around with my phone. I swear the waitress leaned in to see it. I'm like,
Oh, I'm sure
oh
she
my god.
did. There
She's
was
probably like, wow. What
there
the?
was something to see
'Cause
there.
I
That
went to
was
like this really shitty Comic Con, and there was a dude that had like some questionable stuff on his display,
so this
and that was
okay.
one of
So
them.
let me. So it says
No,
those
hold on.
oh so naughty devil girls, and they've got horns and big boobs
Yes,
and like high heel shoes. One's got her leg over the other one's shoulder while
yes,
she's on her knees, and she is
yes,
sucking on her tail, her pointy tail.
yes, yes.
Yeah, that's probably one of the
Yeah.
most inappropriate things I've received in my. This
Uh,
is akin to the time that in the mail you sent me the Tanya Harding pictures.
well, that was a mix. That was probably yeah. Anyway,
And
but
then you send me some trading
well,
cards that are nude women, like Star Wars
yeah,
women or something. I don't know what's going on with
yeah.
that.
No, but I said to the guy, I go, man, I can't buy that. I won't be able to take that home. I mean, my
Yeah,
wife's not
I
going to
won't.
allow me to
But
have.
let me take a picture of the cover and
Yeah,
send it to my friend who may or may not be in a room filled with
well,
women working.
yeah. Did you spill your drink? Oh, jeez. No, the guy's like, yeah. He goes, yeah. I had to wait till my wife died until I could move that into the house.
Oh my
Like,
god! I mean, it's not really that
I
graphic
don't even know what's in the box. It was just
compared
like,
to
wow.
other things, but it's like really this. It was like,
Yeah. No, it's just like everyone's got like these Funko Pops. Except this guy's he's like, oh, Planet of the Apes. Let me see, The Invisible Man, and
oh
two women doing stuff.
yeah. Oh,
Okay,
look at that!
all
She's
right,
sucking on her tail.
yeah.
Devil
No, he's a nice
women.
guy. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he knows
But
you.
yeah,
He had you pegged. He saw you out of the corner of
yeah,
his eye. And he was
I
like,
know. Yeah, he wanted me to buy that. He's like, come on, buy
he's
that. I'm
like, let
like,
me think.
nah,
Let me think. Either
yeah.
this guy's gonna go for anime porn or these devil women.
You like hentai? Come here, I got some hentai
Yeah,
for
I
you.
got something for you here, bub.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so
Wow, wow! I didn't know you were working. We were really working
yes, I
somewhere,
was working.
and you
Thankfully,
opened it in front of a bunch of women. Oh my God, you idiot!
no. Thankfully, I was not around. I mean, nobody was around me, but I mean, it's not uncommon
Yeah.
that I would just he's right. He's gonna tell me, he got another autograph or something, and then I get this, and I'm like, God damn it!
Hey, Mr. Lament, can I?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Oh
Oh.
my lord!
This is not what you think. This is.
Am I responsible for people sending me smut?
Hey, you shouldn't have given me your number, man.
No kidding.
It's your own damn fault.
Yeah, and then of course I do ask questions
Wait,
afterwards. You see how
no, this isn't. No, ma'am, please, ma'am. This is not your podcast. You can have your own podcast, ma'am.
everybody can have their own.
Oh, yes.
So
Ma'am,
let me
ma'am,
just give you
excuse
an
me.
idea. So you sent me that at 10:47, and I replied to you after 1:30, which was well past the time I was working.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, what are you doing? And anyway, and then you proceeded to give me the runaround on that, but that's a whole other thing. So
I thought you were being stuck up. I'm like, oh, a little stuck up. He saw it and didn't say
no,
anything.
I'm like,
All right.
basically, I'm like, I can't open my phone at this for the rest of the till I leave. Till I'm safely.
You were afraid what was going to come next. You're
Yes.
like, oh, no.
I'm like, what is he going to turn the page? Holy moly, what's going to happen? So. But
You're at
no,
your
then
son's
you just-
college graduation.
then
Oh,
you-
wait,
yeah,
hold on.
exactly.
My phone's dinging.
My
Oh,
I don't get. I mean, let's be honest. I don't get a lot of texts, so
yeah, I don't either.
when I get one,
I
I'm
don't either. I
like,
have no
oh, it must be
friends. Don't text
something
me.
of importance,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I lead,
Yeah.
I lead a very quiet and solitary life, and so
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, oh look,
Sorry. I,
Hmm.
I didn't know you'd be offended by it.
Well, I'm not offended. It's just inappropriate at the point in time. I have to. I gotta, in my
I
mind,
get
I gotta not react so quickly. I gotta
well.
just.
What if I get you fired someday? Oh my God! Then what? Holy
Oh
cow!
yeah, then there'd be a big lawsuit, buddy, coming your way.
HR, HR.
This is not the first time he sent me inappropriate things.
Look, I have a file on him. Okay,
Yeah.
let's start back. 1993.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I was working at the library at the university whenever Miles came down and sexually harassed all of my coworkers. And he
Not
basically
all of them.
he goaded me into
I
agreeing and laughing and snickering.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
He would make comments like, "Oh, you're a pirate's dream."
You know, if I could take back one joke, maybe that might be
That
it.
might be it. And this poor girl was like, "What's that?" You're like, "Sunken chest." And I'm like, "Oh my god."
You know, looking back, I might have pushed the envelope a little too hard. Looking
Well,
back on it.
just thank your lucky stars it wasn't now. You wouldn't be.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Our whole bra size weight guessing shtick would not go over well in this climate.
Don't bring me into that, man. That was all your idea. I had
Oh,
nothing to do with that.
sure, that was my idea. Okay.
That was your perv idea you
Okay.
came up with.
I think that was
It was gross.
Eddie Munster's idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she was none too happy.
Mm-mm.
She did not like me talking about her weight.
Mm-mm.